There we go. There it is. There was no sound. Give me a moment. Okay, so as I was saying, I got my Sawgrass all set up, and I did some test prints, but my bad is in I forgot to label which settings like I printed from. So I'm going to do like my full on, like real on testing, and I'm going to mark and write what which settings are because they definitely came out different. I'm not sure if you guys are going to really be able to tell, but the color is different between these two. And these were both printed from the Sawgrass. This was printed from the Epson. So of course, you can tell the colors are very much so different from here to here. I know I was playing around. I think it's like, I want to say this was type A as far as the paper type. This was, I want to say text print is what I use. So I'm going to actually go through, can't do it today. Today's our short day, but I'm actually, since it's now working, firmware, all that stuff is now printing to it. I'm going to go through, create a bunch of different files, go through like every setting that they have, print something out from it. It's not going to be this big, so I can, really press it to something so I can see how it looks. But this one, I don't know why something's unplugged. It's gonna take long to heat it up. Even was just using the other heat press. I'm gonna run in there, press it real quick, and we're gonna look at the prints on them before we have to run out. But this one I know for sure was because I remember when it came out and I know where I touched it at. So this one was on type A. I selected type A under the print manager. This one I selected text print. And actually, I'm going to print out one now straight from not using the print manager, just using Sawgrass. Like just go to Sawgrass, go to preferences. I have it on quality priority. Economy color is off, 8.5 by 11, same as original. So this is not going through the print manager. This is coming straight from just like sending a print. There's nothing on here as far as type A, blah, 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 like all of that. There's like nothing on here. I figured out where that is. So you have to go to the print one to get to stuff like head cleanings and nozzle checks, because I couldn't figure out where in the heck that was on here. So now I happen to see you go to the regular Sawgrass printer to be able to do nozzle checks, because there's nothing on the printer where you can do that. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to just print out this same print directly from just the Sawgrass printer, not through the print manager. And I'm just going to send that to print. I will say it definitely prints out a lot faster than the Epson printers. When it first comes out for certain colors, anything that's really, really dark, like blacks, the middle of the sunflower was that way. Yes, if you touch it, because it is gel-based ink, it will, it'll smear if you touch it. So you want to let it sit. It really did not take long at all. Okay, wait, now I'm getting an error. Hold on. Oh, there was no more paper in there. Okay, hold on. Let me get some paper to put inside. Okay. I turned the heat press on real quick. All right, so that's in there. Definitely does print out a lot faster than that one. I'm not sure if over time it will pick up. I don't see anything such as pinwheels. Some people said they were getting pinwheels. Okay, that printed out hella fast. Okay, so this one, it fell. This is totally the wrong color. Just going like this particular one, what came just straight from there. It was supposed to be quality. There are banding lines in it. When it fell, yep, it messed up because it hit the ground. This is gel-based ink. Our paper is a paper where the ink more so sits on top. So if you end up dropping on something, yes, it can scratch, but it literally was a few seconds. So I'm going to do this purposely. So I'm going to go, oh, look, already it's dry. So somebody was saying that it takes it a while for it to dry. This is now dry to the touch. And that was literally only a few seconds. All right. You don't have to print through the print manager. So you can print because there are others who use the third party. If you use the third party inks, depending on if it's the refillable ones, you can't print through the print manager or you're going to get the lines. So you don't have to print through the print manager for Sawgrass. I mean, they say that you'll get better color, but you don't have to because this one I printed not through the print manager. I printed this one straight from the Sawgrass prints. So like for certain ones, you may have to, but for this particular design, I printed this one. And I know this is the Sawgrass one because depending on where I touched it at. So this is the one that was straight from the printer. This is from print manager. So you can tell there's a little bit difference in the color. Like I said, this was from the print manager. This one was from just the regular print, the print settings. So the colors are a little bit different on that. And then this is the Epson one. So we're going to see how these colors look once they are pressed. And I'm going to print this one out again from the print manager. I'm going to go ahead and just present screen so you guys can see how that looks. So I've done both. So like just in this like quick little testing of me doing this, I've printed from both of them. The one thing I was going to the print manager is just the time it takes. So you go here, you click print, and then it's going to spool, and then it's going to bring up the print manager. Like it's going to take you into another one. So it doesn't go to it automatically. And then we're going to get this screen right here. You tell it like, I am next week, well, sometime this week or hopefully before I go off of break, I'm actually going to go through. I don't understand why they have one for a ceramic mug tile. I'm not sure if it puts the color down differently depending on what substrate you're putting it on. I'm going to end up testing all of that. Y'all know how I get. I'm going to go like literally testing every single one. So you have a substrate that it has here, but it also has like what type of paper. True Pix Classic Type A. I have no idea what this is. Text Print Type B, Jet Code, DHS, Sublicolor, Impact, Sublitext, Subliflock. Then you can either choose high speed or high quality. So like I said, I'm going to go through each and every setting. I'm going to do a test of each and every setting. But for now, I'm going to leave it on polyester text. Actually, I did Text Print in Type A. Let's just do Jet Code DHS. So it's processing the color. So it does change it based off of which one you use. So I'm just going to go here, high quality. I mean, they look like they came. I'm going to test to see if there's a big difference between high speed and high quality. I'm just going to leave it on there. I'll hit print. I'll do what she said, do the classic. So I'll do that one as well. So we're just going to go print again, preferences. We're going to go hit OK. We're going to print. It's going to spool. It's going to give me. So it does definitely print out a whole lot faster than the Epson printer. All right. So we're going to come over here. She said to try out the True Pix Classic. And we're just going to see how that comes out. And then I'm going to have to take these out of the room because this heat press is not heated up. So I'm going to press these really quickly to a piece of fabric. So that one came out. Yeah, if you don't have the tray and you let it hit the floor, it definitely will scratch. So it fell. This one I didn't have the tray out. So it scratched a little bit right there. But it's literally a few seconds. And I guess it's because it's gel-based ink. All right. So around her lips, I don't like how this one printed out. It looks kind of not say pixelated, but it's a little blurry around her lips. So with this one, so it's been a few minutes. I swipe it. Nothing's coming off. Okay. So it literally takes, it's not like an instant dry, but it is a fast dry. So we never said that our paper was an instant dry. So it is a fast dry, not an instant dry. And within a matter of seconds, nothing is coming off. Like when it first comes out, if you like pull it off immediately, then of course, you know, that's like that. So now the next one that's coming off of the printer is the one that she said to try, the True Pix Classic. I don't really like the way this looks compared to some of the other ones. And I'm looking at little things like around her lips. It's like there's a white halo around it with this one. The color looks closer to the one that I did for, this was text print, and the True Pix Classic. The color looks about the same. This one is a little bit lighter, and look, it doesn't, like, it's literally within a matter of seconds that it's dried. So I know some that said they use our paper with the Sawgrass, like it's smeared. As soon as it comes off, if you touch it, yes. But like if you literally let it sit there, not even like a minute or two, like even a couple seconds, 30 seconds, it's completely dry to the touch. So that's that for that one. And now I'm just going to go and press all of these really, really quickly. Unfortunately, I can't do it here where you guys can see it because that one wasn't on. But the one in the other room is. I'm going to take a few of these and I'm just going to run and press these to it. So give me a minute. I forgot one of them. It's okay. All right, so really quick, the way the colors come off looks a little bit different from a Sawgrass to water-based inks. So, of course, because it is their proprietary ink, the colors are going to be different. I will say colors way different. And of course, you're going to get truer colors. So this was the Sawgrass one. This is the Epson one. This is also Sawgrass, but these I actually mixed them up. I don't remember which one was text print and which one was type A, but as you can see, colors are going to be, they are definitely different. Of course, the Sawgrass is going to give truer colors than this one. I mean, seeing it side by side, it's like, whoa, that really is like night and day. So now I definitely want to play around with color settings and things like that. It definitely makes me want to do that. Oh, okay, no, I do know. This was Print Manager. This was straight from just the print settings. So it's not that it's a bad color, but certain like darker colors and details like in here. So this one was printed through the Print Manager. I think when I did this one, it was still on text print. For this one, this is going straight through just the Sawgrass, not through the, like just through the setting is where this one came from. Colors are still great. It's just that the brown here isn't as dark as it is right here. Okay. And then with this one, of course, colors are different from the Epson one. I mean, the color of the crown, way different than the other ones. Now, the brown, the brown of her skin, depending on which settings was used, of course, is different. So here, this was the type A. This was the text print. This was directly from the print. And then this was the one that she told me to do, the True Pix Classic. So her skin tone is definitely different in each one of these. Her skin tone is definitely different. So depending on the results that you want, like, I mean, really trying to figure out like what's going to match the screen the closest. I really think what matches my screen the closest would be this one, which was type A. I want to say, yeah, because I can see the smear here. So I want to say what matches my screen the closest is the type A, because this is a little bit this has too much red in her skin tone. So between these two is actually quite the closest. The True Pix Classic is actually a little bit more red tone than it is brown like it is on the screen. So this to me is going to be the best one. So I have to really go through and put the titles of each like setting so I'll know for sure. But it looks like the one on type A, and I forget if this was high speed or high quality. I forget. But yeah, it is totally night and day from the Epson one. But I think with the Epson one, what was this on? I want to do one where, because this was an image from online, if I print it out on just automatic, so I have to go, we got to go pick up MJ, but I want to change that. But this is my first prints and press of Sawgrass versus Epson. And then on the paper, Epson, and then Sawgrass. So a lot of ink appears to be left on there because, again, this is a gel-based ink, not a water-based ink. And then over here, this was the Epson, and these are the two Sawgrasses. So all pressed at 30 seconds, and we still got the great color saturation. All right, but I gotta go because we gotta go pick the little one. Today is our short day. I will definitely be back and do more testing tomorrow. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.